Stunning oasis at Mainland Pool Service, they're a family-owned business committed to keeping your pool looking pristine all year round. They believe that pool care should be proactive, not reactive, which is why their skilled team handles everything from routine cleaning to complex issues with precision. They prioritize clear communication and personalized solutions to exceed your expectations. Join the Mainland Pool Service family today and experience the difference their expertise and dedication can bring to your relaxation retreat. Contact them now at mainlandpoolservice.com.
Junior Grizzlies summer camps presented by Ortho South are the key to a slam dunk summer with over a dozen 4-day camps perfect for hoopers ages 6 to 14 looking to build fundamental skills and make unforgettable memories. With camps across the Mid-South in Tennessee, Mississippi, and Arkansas, you won't have to go far for the ultimate hoops experience this summer. Registration comes with a Junior Grizzlies jersey, lunchbox, and a basketball to take home. Don't wait, space is limited. Visit grizzlies.com/Junior Grizzlies today to secure a spot for a fun-filled summer. That's grizzlies.com/Junior Grizzlies.
Get ready, Grizzlies fans. It is time for the Surfside Can Shuffle. Can you keep up with the cans and find Mac the Crab?
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
Orthopedic injuries can be unpredictable, unforeseen, and unscheduled, and Ortho South understands this better than anyone. Since your injuries don't make appointments, you don't need to either. That's because Ortho South welcomes walk-ins during the weekdays, in the evenings, and even on Saturdays. So next time an unforeseen injury makes an unscheduled appearance in your life, visit orthosouth.org to find your nearest urgent care location. Just walk in, and Ortho South will take care of everything, especially you. Learn more at orthosouth.org. That's orthosouth at orthosouth.org.
Grizzlies fans know it's the team that gives you the edge. Big River Steel does too. And much like the Grizzlies have recruited legendary talent, we want you to be part of our team. Are you ready to be part of something legendary? Then visit www.bigriversteel.com. That's www.bigriversteel.com.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Tom Brady is making a turn at modeling. I would kill to have been with Giselle when she first saw this clip.
Why is he so stiff?
Because he's in leather. Have you ever walked in leather pants?
No, I can't say that I have.
Yeah, it's tough.
Is it?
It looks easy until you see Tom Brady.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt, live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Grizzlies, take your fandom to the next level by becoming an MVP.
How long have you been an MVP? Since day one.
Enjoy the great benefits of being a season ticket member. Pre-game MVP moments, including Autograph Alley, exclusive Grizz gear deals, access to member or MVP-only player events, and much more.
He's been an MVP for 22 years!
Become a Grizzlies MVP today.
The Grizzlies are proud to team up with Prime Global Group, a company on a mission to redefine real estate investment. By leveraging deep experience, strategic insight, and robust resources, Prime Global Group is shaping a smarter, socially responsible future. Whether you're an investor or simply curious, now's the time to explore innovative strategies that align with your values. Join the movement and discover how you can be a part of this exciting evolution. Visit primeglobalgroup.net to learn more and connect with the team today. That's primeglobalgroup.net.
Live from downtown Memphis, this is the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, here's your host, Chris Vernon.
On GrindCityMedia.com. It's Chris Vernon Show. Welcome. It's a Friday, May 22nd, 2026 edition of the show. Today on the show, had another NBA game last night. The worst of the 4 conference finals games that we've had thus far, as the Knicks took a 2-0 lead over the Cleveland Cavaliers. We have a Western Conference final game that is going to be going on. We have basketball all weekend. We got a 3-day weekend ahead. We'll get to all the news and notes of the day, and we'll give you 5 things for the upcoming weekend ahead. It is a Friday. It is crap outside, but smile. Let's do it. Turn it up. Yeah. I hope everybody's having a good day. All right, we got a ton of stuff to get to, not the least of which is another NBA game that took place last night, an Eastern Conference Finals game between the New York Knicks and the Cleveland Cavaliers that saw the Knicks taking a commanding 2-0 lead in the Eastern Conference Finals as we eagerly await Game 3, the pivotal Game 3 between San Antonio and Oklahoma City. We will get you ready for the 3-day weekend ahead. Before I get to anything, I'll welcome John Roser to the show. John Roser, a.k.a. the Cologne Ranger, the Body Spray Bandit, in your sack. Johnny Backpole, Johnny Bearcat, the Grim Roser, John Asparagus, Johnny Deckard, John Lance. He's Dr. Thunder. He's John the Polluter. He's John Sweeney. Hello, John. What up? Devin Walker's here. He's the microphone mangler. Senor Quasadilla, Mr. Matt, Navajo Joe, the reporter, the photographer. He's Sir Hiss. He's a warrior right in there.
On this day, May 22nd, 1819, the best city in the world was founded. Memphis, Tennessee. Today is Memphis' birthday, bro.
Is that right?
Memphis is the birthday today. Salute to a great city, man.
Memphis is the birthday.
May 22nd, 1819. It's our 207th birthday today.
1819?
Yeah, bro. Shout out to the great, beautiful
You know,
city.
when I was
Shout out Boss Crump.
When I was a little kid.
Shout out Rayfords.
I used to be so proud that I knew someone from the 1800s. I used to tell people that all the time. My Pawpaw Sam, my mom's grandfather, was born in 1899, and I knew him.
Dang.
Because he lived to be like 97 years old or something like that. Like, he was old when he died.
Put me down.
And he, but I knew him well, like throughout my childhood and then even into like my teenage years. He's the one that like he ended up in a home, and when he was there, like at the very end, he was like real funny dude too.
Yeah.
And at the very end, you know, it becomes you have those like horrible moments. You just went through it with your grandfather. I went through it with my grandmother. You went through it You've been through it before where people, like, they just lose their minds, right?
Yeah.
Like, and they're not there. They're not the same person anymore. And so for mine, it was, heartbreaking. My grandmother thought I was her husband, who died when I was 4 years old, the last time I saw her, right? And that was, like, heartbreaking to me because it was like, oh, she's not, like, she's gone, right? But this guy, Paw Sam, who was born in 1899, my mom loved her grandfather like it was her father. Like, he helped raise her. She loved this man, and he was amazing to her, and he was amazing to me when I was a kid. And so we would go to visit him a lot. And so we went to go visit him the last time I remember, and my mom walks up, and she's like, Paw Sam? And he's like, he's old, right? And she's like, do you know who I am? Like, that's the moment where it's like crushing, right?
Yeah.
Like, just crush you. And he's like, oh yeah, I know you. You're old Melonhead McIntosh. Bro, when I tell you, like, it was one of those moments where it's like, it's not heartbreaking. It was so funny. I laughed about that. I still laugh at that to this
Melonhead
day.
McIntosh.
Who was he? Like, who was he?
He sounds like a cold baseball player.
He called my mom Melonhead McIntosh.
Who is Melonhead
We don't
McIntosh?
know.
He sounds like an amazing baseball player.
Somebody from his youth.
Yeah.
He didn't know. He's gone, bro. He's gone. But
Melonhead McIntosh to a wicked curveball.
He lived an unbelievable, totally full life, but at the end, he like thought my mom. He didn't know. He didn't know who that was, bro. We got in the car, and typically you would be like crying, and you'd be like so sad. Oh no, he's gone. Bro. I laughed so hard. I was like, Mom, he called you Melonhead McIntosh. I started calling my mom Melonhead McIntosh. Melonhead. Oh yeah. I mean, he was like this guy never lived anywhere outside of Montezuma, Tennessee, on a farm. Like, that was his life. His life
Sticks
was
boy.
on the farm. That was it. Like, this whole entire life, from the day he was born to the day he died, for 90-something years, he lived in this small town, and they farmed. And that's what he did, right? And so I don't know when he would have come across Melonhead McIntosh or whatever, but he lived an unbelievable full life. But at the end, he was...
He played for the Pawtucket Red Sox.
1899!
Yeah. That's a long time.
It's unbelievable.
So he saw the birth of Memphis? Oh, he didn't see the birth of Memphis.
No.
Not that old.
He's not that old,
1899.
I know, it's crazy. I knew him.
Like,
I couldn't believe I knew somebody from the 1800s.
I was gonna say, what was
I
it
was
like
so
back
proud
then?
of that. I was like, my great grandfather's born in the 1800s, and he's alive.
Yeah,
still
it's
trucking.
crazy. Because I mean, you think about it. He was born in 1899, and he was 90-something years. So this is like the 90s.
Dev,
He's around.
You were born late enough in the 1900s that, like, if you live long enough, you got a chance
1900s?
to have
Got
like
a
one
chance.
of your great grandkids be like, I know somebody born in the 1900s.
I want you to put me down if I get too old.
All right, so last night, look, we have had 4 conference finals games that have gone on thus far. This is by far ranked 4.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We're going OKC, San Antonio. Game 1 is number 1 by a wide margin. Which would you guys rank 2? The Knicks comeback or San Antonio, Oklahoma City game 2?
Knicks comeback.
Knicks comeback.
You
comeback.
would?
Yeah, because that was like a 5-minute flurry, bro, of just Knicks stuff happening.
Also infinitely more memorable.
Yes.
Right?
Jalen Brunson,
We will forget game 2 of Oklahoma City, San Antonio, though it was a wildly entertaining watch. Yeah. We will forget that one. That one will get lost in history. Whereas the Knicks comeback, it's kind of like how we remember last year, game 1 with the Halliburton shot that went all the way up in the air and then dropped in. Like, it's like, okay, there are some that you will remember. And the Knicks coming back from down 22 in a conference finals. It had never happened before, right? So, okay, we'll go with that number 2. We'll go with Oklahoma City and San Antonio game 2, 3. And then this was 4 by a wide margin. This was not a very entertaining game. I mean, they cut it to 7 in the fourth quarter, but it felt like the entire game, once that initial spurt from Cleveland subsided and the Knicks took control, it felt like they were in. Once Josh Hart started hitting shots, right?
Exactly.
Because it was very Caruso-esque, where it was like, bro, they're just going to leave this dude wide ass open. Yeah. And he did it, and he started making shots, and he started making plays, and they were in control of that game. And meanwhile, on the other side, you know that these teams, especially when they get to this level, are unbelievable at scheming it up against their opponents. And so your role players are going to have to step up, And we've talked about this 100,000 times. In years past, when the Grizzlies have had success, it's the role players that have stepped up that we remember from these playoff series. When we have lost, we bemoan the playoff performers that have stepped up, i.e. Rui Hachimura, et cetera, right? You're trying to stop LeBron and Anthony Davis, and then Rui Hachimura and Austin Reeves do you win. Or you're trying to stop Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and Andrew Wiggins and Kevon Looney do you win. And so
it puts in perspective how many weapons
goes.
They got, too. Like, it puts in perspective how many weapons they have. Because the guy who was a big guy in game 1 was Landry Shamet, right?
Right.
And he didn't score a bucket in this game.
Right.
Josh Hart was the guy. Mikal was the guy. Even Jalen Brunson didn't have to score. He had, 15 assists?
Well, and meanwhile,
right. Yeah, they had to bench Josh Hart in game 1 because he couldn't make the shots to play those other guys. And
meanwhile, on the flip side, we have seen to get to this point, guys like Max Strus have gone off. Guys like Sam Merrill have gone off. They have this, as I've called them, this assembly line of white guys that are just – we're going to test you out. We're going to see if you can knock down the wide open threes, because the wide open threes are going to be generated by Harden and Mitchell and Mobley. And so you are going to get wide open threes. Which one of y'all can hit them tonight? And that's who we'll rock with. And the answer was none of them. They were 2 for 14 between Wade, Strus, and Merrill. And Merrill looked like he had seen a ghost. I mean, he's went on Earth. He's probably never been 0 for 7 in his life.
Never.
He missed that one at the end of game 1, and it just shook him for this one. He couldn't make it.
Now that being
was shaking, bro.
That being said, as we were watching the game last night, and I said this in the post game show that I did with Jacoby, bro. You know what? I did not check it. I said, I bet if you check shot quality, I said, I feel like they're getting a million open threes. And it speaks to what Josh Hart was saying after the game. And he was not only regarding him, but also just the way the game is played. You see his quote about analytics.
Lamppost to a drunk person.
A lamppost for a drunk person.
You can lean on them, but it won't get you home.
Yeah.
That's a bar.
It was good.
That's an all-time bar.
It's a great line.
Like off the top, too, by the way.
It's a great line.
Yeah,
for sure.
Shout out Josh Hart.
But they, all right, let me go see. I just thought, man, they generated a million wide open threes. That's how it felt last night. I was like, man, Cleveland's getting a bunch of good shots. This is one of those, where you're going to be able to justify it, if you're coaching that team as process, right? Like, our process was good, just the result wasn't good. And my point would be, like he was saying, you can lean on this stuff, but it can't get you home. It's like, bro, it's different in the conference finals when you've played 17 games in the last 20 days and you're playing in Madison Square Garden and friggin' Tracy Morgan is screaming in your ear.
Yeah. You see all the Knicks alumni courtside. Yeah, all the Knicks alumni courtside screaming at you.
Did you see that clip that they showed last night? And it was Shumpert, Larry Johnson,
Wilson Chandler,
Patrick Ewing, Bernard,
Cedric the Entertainer,
Bernard King.
Dude, Bernard King is like he ate Burger King. Man, my guy is
he's big.
You see this,
man is a big dude now.
You see CBS Sports thought it was Cedric the Entertainer was Bernard King?
I did see that.
Gosh.
You gotta be better, bro. We don't all look alike.
That was tough.
Yeah. Hey, Knicks fans do it better though, man. I'm not gonna lie. To have that many alumni at a game is so dope.
Oh yeah,
like all together like that.
Pretty well, all of them. Yeah,
like courtside.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah,
absolutely awesome. All right, I got to pull up shot quality, and we got to see. Do you think? What do you? I don't know. I honestly,
they lost by 16.
Huh?
They lost by 16. And, like,
I just bet you a lot of those open threes are going to drop in Cleveland. That's what I'd guess.
Yeah, I can see that too. But like on the other side, I didn't think like the Knicks were like just making difficult shot after difficult. Like Josh Hart's hitting wide open shots.
Yeah, I just think the Knicks have so many answers to the test, bro, and it's just whatever you bring to the table, they have an answer for it. Like, you don't want to let Brunson score? Okay, Brunson's going to facilitate.
The question is if Donovan Mitchell really did hurt himself towards the end of game one.
I don't think there's any debate that he did.
Because he
did not look like himself.
He started limping around. There's something in the last 4 minutes of game one that he started limping, and it was like, you know how he kind of walks, like he limps a little bit, but this like looked different. And then last night he was not the same at all.
All right, here we go.
You got the shot quality, bro?
All right, here we go.
What you got?
Final score, Knicks 109, Cleveland 93.
I'm going to say it should have been.
109,
I'm going to say it should have been Knicks 112, Cavs 106.
What?
I'm going to say that the Cavs, they shouldn't have lost by 16. They should have just lost by 6.
Okay. What do you say?
I mean, I you know I'm an anti-data guy, bro. Like, if I see them lose by however many they lost, that's how much they lost by. They lost by 16. They should have lost by 16. I know y'all love the shot.
You don't believe that.
Yeah.
You don't believe that.
You don't believe that because if it was the Grizzlies that were missing a bunch of wide open threes like that, you'd be saying, "Nah, man, we shouldn't have lost by that much. We're just missing shots."
No, I just think the Knicks just have the answers to everything, bro.
No, they probably do.
They just see
well, that's not what the data says.
Oh my gosh.
Cleveland 112. Knicks 101.
Okay.
That's the shot quality score. That's what should have happened.
Send it to
in
Cleveland
that game.
fans. Make them feel better.
Trust me, you don't think Kenny Atkinson has that? Look, I'm telling you, this is exactly like what we went through with Taylor. These are shot quality guys. You know, the boot holder guys.
Yes.
Are all shot quality guys. And
What's
they're gonna
your process?
Yes. The way it's supposed. And I will tell you that from what I said last night, here we go. I'm going to bet you that, because this was just from watching the game live, Cleveland was expected to score 11 more points on three-pointers. Sam Merrill was expected to score 9 more points. Mikal Bridges was expected to score 6 fewer points, and then there's a bunch of others. But, like, those are the major ones.
Yeah.
The major ones. And, obviously, look, we're watching, and Sam Merrill is a very good three-point shooter, and he was not shooting contested threes, and he was 0 for 7. And these are the things. This is exactly why the Josh Hart quote applies, right? Like, that's fine. You won on paper.
Yeah.
Right? But that is the job, are we generating, like when you're looking at it, you're going, are we generating the shots that we should? And this is the crazy thing. And I don't know what the explanation is for this. I don't know if it's luck. I don't know if it's environment. I don't know. But I've got this stat for you that I kept leading into the conference finals. The Knicks had played, who'd they play? They'd played
Hawks.
Huh?
Talking about the team they played in the playoffs?
The Hawks and then the
Philly?
And Philly.
In Philly, yeah.
Okay. Knicks opponents have shot 31% from three-point range, including 32% on wide open threes. That is extremely low. And that has happened all playoffs.
So that means they're generating.
You just saw last night, they 9 for 35. I'm just telling you, I'm watching the game, and I'm like, damn, man, they are open.
Yeah.
So maybe
and everybody is open, and they're just not making them. Like, you can't – what I'm saying is – and this is something to keep an eye on as they move forward, because they'll probably take care of the Cavs. Bro, they give a ton of open threes. Like, teams just have not made them.
Yeah.
They're not making them at a reasonable clip.
Yeah.
And so you can decide, is there something to that? Is it luck? Is it – but, like, these are shots that you want to generate, right? You want to generate wide open threes, and they give them up. And you know they give them up because they've got Brunson and Towns on the court, right? This has been the thing. It's like, what is their Achilles heel, right? Like, you're going to be able to generate shots against those guys.
I wonder how many of those threes they push to, like, the lowest kind of, like, because, you know, like, some teams don't want to give up corner threes, right?
Right.
I wonder how much of their defensive scheme is, I want you to shoot threes from this certain spot because it's the lowest percentage.
Yeah.
Because some teams do like kind of have that defensive scheme is like, all right, we'll give up this three, but we're not giving up the corner three because that's the highest field goal percentage.
Well, the weirdest thing is, do you know who gives up the most corner threes in the entire NBA?
Thunder?
Yeah. Which is wild.
Yeah, that's wild.
Considering their defense is
that's crazy,
absolutely unbelievable. But you don't score in the paint on them, unless you are Wembanyama playing against Caruso. But then even in game 1, he had 27 points in the paint. In game 2, he had 10.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because the other thing is, you can't even get to the paint because they got 5 guys that are just. You know what I mean?
They really are.
Hacking away at you. How are you getting there?
Yeah.
You can't throw a pass and you can't dribble through them.
Yeah.
It's hard to get to the paint against them. So you just end up taking corner threes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They don't let you score at the basket, though.
Yeah.
It's just hard to get to the basket
Wasn't
against
that
them.
always
And they even out with that because they force so many turnovers too when you.
I mean, you have to have a 7'5" guy. The Wemby thing where he shoots it with the right hand and then tips it with the left is like, okay, that's indefensible.
Weren't we like that with Taylor when we were popping? Wasn't that what we did too? It was like we gave up corner threes, but it was like you're not getting in the paint against us. We've got Jaren. Adams is going to drop. Jaren's there too,
and we forced hella turnovers too.
And we forced hella turnovers.
Yep.
Yeah, so if you force turnovers and you don't allow paint points, that's how you have such a good basketball team.
Well, and also they also typically rebound extremely well, right? And in game 1, all of those things went out the window. They were, Wembanyama owned the paint, as did the Spurs. And then the Spurs were able to make up for their extremely high turnover count because they destroyed them rebounding. It was like 61-40 or something. I mean, it was crazy. And then in this last game, the rebounds were even. Spurs still turned it over as many times. And now look, the Spurs, if they're saying Harper is a game time decision, hopefully they'll have Fox back. Like, it's a bridge too far to not have both of those guys, right? They need to have even if they just have one of them, because then just having one of them takes away at least 5 Castle turnovers.
Yes, get the ball out of his hand.
And the thing is, with the Thunder, not only do they turn you over, they score off of all of them.
What, they had 27 last game?
Crazy.
27 points on turnover?
That's what they do.
Yeah, you can't come back from that.
And the other thing is, it also, makes you unable to set up your half-court defense, which is your greatest advantage, because you've got a 7'5" guy standing at the free throw line.
Yeah, Fox
who can close out at the basket, but also stop you from taking. I mean, you got to shoot the damn thing from 3. When you're playing in the half court against them, you got to shoot a 3.
Yeah.
How many times do you see SGA get to his spot, like the 17-footer, and there's freaking Wemby standing there like, nope. He's like, all right, kick out. And that's how Jalen Williams and Alex Caruso and all these guys are getting wide open threes, because it's like, you're not coming through here.
I give them credit too for they put SGA on the move a lot more in that last game. It was less of SGA just walking down the court with it, get him on the move, so get away from Wemby. Do you see the Tom
off the ball too?
Yeah, you see the Tom Haberstroh number?
Yes.
Finally, somebody did the math. This one data actually works out, bro. This one I just love some data.
That he falls down twice as much as anyone?
Twice as much as anybody in the league. In the playoffs this season.
He went and charted it.
Yeah. Shout out Tom Haberstroh, bro. You a real one.
Tom Haberstroh went and charted it.
So you actually got to go back and watch all of of that?
It's one of those.
Who charts fall down? Who charts fall downs?
Tom Haberstroh does.
No, this is it's great work. It's also not hard. It's just work. All you have to do is click on field goal attempts
just look
on
at
the
attempts,
NBA box score, and they
one.
show that take you 10 minutes.
Okay.
It's just clips.
10 minutes?
That
You
would,
gotta watch every game?
That would take you longer than 10 minutes to do.
bro.
That would take you hours to do that.
You gotta watch every game.
To track fall downs of every player in the playoffs?
No, dumbasses.
No. I know what you're saying, bro.
It would take less than 10 minutes. Have you ever clicked on a field goal attempts?
Yeah. And then you can watch on
all the time.
NBA.com, and then you can just watch the individual videos.
Okay, and the clips are what, 3 seconds?
Yeah, roughly, yeah.
Okay, so let's say you had 18 attempts in a game. So how long is that taking you?
18 attempts, that'd probably take you about. I'm not doing
a minute. The answer's a minute.
You got to write the stuff down. You got to chart
You
it.
have to mark. Did he fall? Yes. What are you talking about?
No. I have not seen his chart. What is he charting?
Why are you talking
Wait, you
about
haven't seen the chart?
I didn't see his chart. Is it SGA compared to every other player in the playoffs?
Yeah, all the best players, all the fallers.
He doesn't. Why are you
Harden.
having an opinion then?
I'm asking
you
questions.
You don't even know what we're talking about, and you're like, that would take hours.
No, because if you also have to chart how many times Jalen Brunson falls or how many times James Harden falls.
He did.
That would take you longer than 10 minutes to do that.
No, for each player, you could do it in 2 seconds. I could go click attempt, and I could say, here's a shot attempt. Did he fall down? Yes. Did he fall down? Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Did he fall?
If you do that for every game, my argument is just it
That's
takes
what
longer than
you're
10
talking about.
minutes.
He didn't even see the report.
How many games do you have in
I just think it would take you longer than 10 minutes.
Okay. Hours.
I think it would take
All
you.
you have to
I
do
think it would
is
take you a couple
watch.
hours.
All you have.
Rose is funny,
How?
bro. Rose are funny, bro.
Because if you're doing a bunch of players, there's just time.
he did
up.
SGA, Brunson, Harden, Mitchell, and Wemby.
Yeah.
Those are the
Okay,
players
so
he
only did 5 players. Okay,
And he's just saying, here's the shot attempt. Did they fall down after the shot attempt?
Yeah.
That's it. That's all he's saying. And the answer was he falls down way more than everybody else. Your eyes do not deceive you, and that's why there's these video clips and people getting frustrated every game.
Well, he does it on purpose.
Of course he does.
He does
Unless
it
he's the clumsiest man on earth.
No, he does it to
He's a three
brace
stooge.
himself.
That's not true.
That's what Thunder fans will tell you.
No, that's actually and Thunder
They
fans
do tell you that.
I had to mute the clip they put out yesterday because they just sit there and get mad at
Thunder
us.
fans can't even decide what the answer is. They can't decide if that's like a joke because Joel Embiid said that one point, or if that's actually like a real defense for what he is doing. Like, they don't know. And I mean, can you imagine? You know what I do love? Let me just speak on this real quick. And I hope our Thunder guys are still watching us like they usually do.
They're always watching, bro.
Okay. Let me look at the camera. I love that there is an enormous portion of the fan base that cannot enjoy this for 1 second. That you have one of the greatest teams of all time, and these people spend 80% of their day fighting against people saying that you're annoying. Like, they wake up and they can't even enjoy the win because they're mad at Nick Wright, and they're mad at Terrence Ross, and they're mad at Jay Williams, and they're mad at
The Chris Vernon show.
the Chris Vernon show. They're just mad. They're mad, perpetually mad, because no one will celebrate you because we find it so annoying. We don't like the style of basketball. We don't like that you wrestle and don't get called for it and then flop on the other end and do. And everybody is watching it and is going, this is goofy. And then you have to, you just spend the whole time, like, you're not even having fun. You're just fighting. You're just fighting.
Yeah.
You don't like it that people are not saying positive things about it. And I take such great joy in that. I truly,
same.
because they are the worst.
They're awful.
They've taken
They have become, this is what the Warriors fans used to be. Like, it really is. It's what the Warriors fans used to be. And
I feel like they were more like aggressive though. These dudes just ain't got no lives and don't okay city. They just
I
be
also
mad.
don't think that most of them are honestly.
They're not
I
from
feel
Oklahoma
bad
either.
I feel bad for like the real long-term Thunder fans because I do not feel at all like they feel that way. I think they are just truly enjoying their team.
It's the
and
new
I think
ones, you think?
Yeah, I know so. Because you know how I know so? Because our new fans are insanely annoying.
Yeah.
You got a point.
The old school hardcore Grizzlies
OG
fans,
Grizz
the
fans
ones
are-
that have been
yeah.
tweeting for 15 years
Those are the real
about the
ones.
Grizzlies,
Yeah, you're
they're
right.
not annoying.
Yeah, you're right.
It's all the people that have come on board in the last 5 years.
It became toxic.
Those
when
are
they
the ones
came
that are
on.
awful.
Yeah, that's when it became toxic when the new ones came on.
Yes.
That's when the stuff got toxic.
And they just started caring because of Ja.
Be real. It's the Ja fans. It's superstar stands on social media
Yes.
are the worst.
And well, now Oklahoma City didn't have these people until they won. They won the title, and now these people are Thunder fans.
Yeah.
And I do think it gives the fan base a bad rap because I think that fan base is, unbelievable. I respect them as a small market. I respect them as a home crowd. Their home crowd is crazy. And also, years ago, being an OG of this game, I went there when we played Westbrook and Durant.
Yeah.
I loved it there. I thought everybody was so kind. I couldn't believe how nice everybody was.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, that was real. Like, they're nice people. They're the people that, like, truly, like, even though you're, like, you go to these games in the Northeast, you may die, feels like. You know, you go to these teams, some of these games in California, you run up against the wrong guy, you might get shivved. Yeah. You know, that place, these people are going to invite me over for dinner. I'm there rooting on the Grizzlies. They're like, hey, do you need a hot meal? Like, they're just so nice. Everybody's so nice. Freaking families of 4, and it's like one's got a Cephalosha jersey on, and the kids have Durant and
Cephalosha.
Yeah, the mom has Cephalosha on, and the dad has Collison on, and the kids have Westbrook and Durant on, and they're all holding hands walking through the corridor. I'm like, this is so like family oriented.
They pray before games.
So nice.
Like NPC fan base, bro.
Everybody's so nice and kind, and they are.
I ain't rolling with the NPC fan base.
No, they're good people. They're good
What do
people.
you mean good people, bro?
They are good people. They're nice.
That's because they're nice?
Yes. That's what a good person is.
Oh, nah. Just because they're nice in the arena don't make them good people, bro. The NPC fan base, I'm not rolling with them, bro.
I'm telling you.
They're like
nice.
robots, bro.
Huh?
They're like robots,
You don't
bro.
know them.
I mean, I watch Oklahoma City Thunder games. They're robots, bro. There's robots in that crowd.
Maybe some.
I mean, every fan base has good people. Every fan base has bad people.
I will say one thing
like
they do. I wish we would adopt.
sports.
What I think is cool. They do is they don't let you walk through when the game is playing. I think that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, if, you know, like
Yeah, it's better than the lady that was eating spaghetti behind Mike Breen last night.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah, that was wild. No. Yeah, she was
She
eating
had a plate of spaghetti!
smacking the spaghetti, bro, on a plate, bro.
I'm like, where did she get that? That is a wild.
That's the world.
See if you can find that online, Jaylon.
Spaghetti at a sporting event
on a
is
plate.
I'm gonna send it to you.
Yeah.
Jay. I got it right here, bro. Hold on.
There was a lady eating. They put the camera on Mike Breen, and there is a lady with a plate. She's got it like next to her face.
Yeah, she's
eating
it's a
spaghetti
big plate.
behind
Yeah.
Mike Breen. I'm like, what in the world is going on?
Jalen, check the Slack. I just sent it to you.
I'm like, a plate of spaghetti.
That's a bit.
Is that the worst game day? Like the worst game day food you could ever have?
I can't think
I
of
think it
many
is.
things that. Look at this. Also, is that like a real plate? Like, you can't eat spaghetti.
Yeah, that looks like
a real plate.
that looks like a real fork. Like that doesn't
No
look
plastic,
like,
bro.
Yeah, that looks like a
Yeah.
like sterling silver ass fork.
Yeah, we can't let folks eat spaghetti at
You think
basketball
she just
games.
brought it from the back, like where the rich people are allowed to go, like? But then she just brought the thing out there, and nobody
Yeah.
said anything to her.
Probably.
Yeah, I think.
What are you gonna say? I mean, dude,
when you spend 20 grand on tickets, bro,
What do you mean? What do you say? You said, lady, you can't bring spaghetti out 5 feet from the court. What are we talking about?
If you spend 20 grand on some tickets, Vernon, you got to be able to eat spaghetti in the seat.
Who even wants to?
Because it's like,
And then do you just store the plate under your seat?
Because you have to lean as you eat the spaghetti. Ain't no
Well,
no simple way to eat spaghetti.
you say
bro.
the whole city smells like weed. Like
It
may
does,
have the
bro.
munchies.
Hey, shout out to the
Wanna eat
city
some
of New York,
spaghetti?
bro.
Hey, Jacoby backed me up on that. You walk out of Madison Square Garden and you're like, whoa,
It's a cloud.
bro.
I love it.
I walked back, like we walked from MSG to Times Square. I mean, I never smelled so much weed in my life. Everybody is smoking weed on the street. Everywhere. Everywhere. You go through Times Square and it's just like, it's so potent. My kids know what it smells like.
Yeah.
And they're like, who is smoking weed?
Hey, look, bro, they deserve it, bro. They deserve it. The New York fans, dog. Like it was the point in my life where I thought New York fans are the most obnoxious fans in sports.
They are.
But
They're
so passionate though, bro. They're like beating the ground with a belt.
It goes
saying,
together.
But that's wrong because y'all are obnoxious and y'all are not passionate. I hate y'all.
What are you talking about?
Cowboy fans, y'all are the worst.
No.
Y'all are the worst people on the planet.
No,
Earth, bro.
we're the best.
No. There's never been a time where I'm like, oh, I love the passion of a Cowboys fan. It's like I hate how obnoxious y'all are. Knicks fans is like, oh, it's so passionate.
I'm never going to solve these issues you have with your father.
I love my dad.
Yeah, but I don't understand how your dad could be exactly who you're talking about.
Oh, I tell my dad, too, how obnoxious the fan base is. He knows. I'll tell him. He listens to the show right now. Dad, Cowboy fans are obnoxious as hell.
Horrible.
There's no between.
Every fan base has super obnoxious fans.
No, I agree with that.
I agree with
that.
lines of
Roser's
passion,
fan base will stab you.
Oh, yeah, they'll kill you.
My fan
like,
base.
y'all will kill somebody.
49er fans will stab people.
Like,
They
dude,
do
I
stab
follow
people.
all of the media guys. It is fans constantly just tweeting insane things to them and them getting in arguments with each other. I'm like,
they're different.
I just want to know, did Trent Williams sign his extension? That's all I want to know. Like, I don't know all this other stuff.
Trent Williams signed his extension. I love it.
Yeah.
Rosa, have you been to a game in San Fran?
I've never been to California. I've never been to California.
We got to get Rosa to a San
Farthest west I've been is Vegas.
The other thing is, Knicks fans are different than the typical New York fan, I will say, because they have been long-suffering. And for those, now, look, what you will find annoying is the ones that Jacoby was describing, the people with the brand new hats. He's like, there's a lot of brand new hats around town, right? Because everybody, look, this happened when we were good too.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Everybody rides the wave. Like, the whole city gets behind it. Nashville, everybody in Nashville loved the Predators when they were going to the Stanley Cup, right?
PK Subban or whatever.
He was king of the city, and people that didn't care about the Predators at all, that, you get caught up in the wave. Well, now imagine when that's New York City. And also, they haven't been to the finals since, what, 93, 94? So 93 or 94 that they went to the NBA Finals. It was against the Spurs, no less.
You are 1999.
99?
The last time the Knicks made the finals.
Oh, yeah, there was a shortened season.
Yeah,
That's right.
The lockout season. They lost 4-1 against the Spurs, like you said.
That's 26 years, bro, or 27 years?
So the generation of Knicks fans has never seen this before.
Multiple generations.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kind of like Cowboys fans.
Multiple generations. Yeah, but we have history.
So do the Knicks, though, don't they?
Bro, they ain't got no 5 Super Bowls. Get out of here. Get out of here.
I will say, I saw a stat that said in the last
Knicks
21 years, the Knicks have maybe 8 or 9 playoff wins. And in the Brunson era, the 4 years Brunson's been there, they have like 31 playoff wins.
Unbelievable.
So you think Jacoby's a Knicks fan? Do you think he considers him like a top 3 Knick of all time?
I think yes. I mean, obviously, you've got to get to the finals, and those older guys are beloved.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And
look at that.
And they do love this team.
Highest plus minus over any
New York
9-game
loves
span in
this
NBA
team.
playoff history. That's wild, bro.
Any,
bro. Jalen Brunson.
That's unbelievable. Well, they have been beating the. Look, I love the hashtag Knicks need a dude.
Where's that from?
Oh, buddy.
Oh, is that from my girl Becky Hammond?
And not only her, but there's like a million clips of people like. You haven't seen those compilations of when the Knicks signed him in free agency?
No.
Oh, God.
I'm about to go back
They're
and
out
watch them.
there. There's compilations of when the Knicks signed him in free agency, and it's like, I mean, no, it's just like, this is the big splash, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it was like the – and then, yes, they're the Becky Hammond, the Knicks need a dude, and then there's – I mean, there's again, I'm not killing any of these media members. Nobody thought this was going to be so. Nobody.
No.
Even if you liked the signing for the Knicks, you never expected that Jalen Brunson was going to be the best team on a team that could make the NBA Finals.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Even
if you thought he was going to be really good for the Knicks, you didn't think he was going to be the guy that was setting the Garden on fire and doing that. Knicks fans didn't even think that. Nobody did. He's 5'11".
You know what it kind of was?
Without the head.
Do you remember when we got Zach Randolph and we were like just so bad before we got Zebo? And it was, you and I were both saying, we're like, you know what? It's not going to be worse than what we had.
Right.
So, like, he's better than what we had. And that's kind of like Brunson. It's like, is he going to? We don't know. He's better than what we had, though.
But I do think that everybody, even if I was defending the Becky Hammond, they need a dude or whatever. The history of the NBA tells you need one of the 5 to 10 best players in the league to win. And nobody ever thought that Jalen Brunson was going to fall into that category.
Nah. Now you see
you never foresee a circumstance where somebody was going to list off the best 10 players in the NBA and Jalen Brunson was on that list.
And now I feel like you have to. Because you see that quote that somebody said that everybody's better than Jalen Brunson until it's time to be better than Jalen Brunson. Like that is like a bar like I've been seeing online. They say everybody's better than them until it's time when it's clutch time. And Jalen Brunson's the dude that has the most clutch points in the NBA in the last 5 years.
Well, I mean, look, I will say, as somebody, Jacoby watches all those games, and he would text me all year. He's like, the Knicks have a dude. The Knicks have a dude.
Yeah.
Like, they've got, he just sees it. It's like, if it's a close game, he's going to get it done. That's the feeling.
Yeah.
That's superstar, bro.
That's
what a superstar is. It's the way we felt with Morant at his peak.
Yeah.
If we're in a 4-point game with 3 minutes to go, we got him. That's why he did the whole, y'all got 12, y'all got 12. It felt like that. It felt like, all right, we know that's what down the stretch of NBA games are. I got my guy, you got your guy.
And if you see that big head dude across the way, you know it may be over with.
Buddy. I mean, and here's the other thing. I feel terrible for Cleveland in the sense that you could tell Mitchell was getting downhill to start that game and just like not going all the way to the basket. He's kicking it out for an open three, or he was dumping it down to Mobley or Allen. And it's like you could tell in the first quarter, even the announcers could tell, like, he's not right. I don't know what's wrong with him. But I guess he got injured at the end because they said he didn't even take a shot in overtime of the first game. And so something happened.
No, he didn't take a shot.
He felt weird or something.
Quarter in overtime.
He didn't take a shot the last, from regulation, I think it's the last 8:19 of regulation, and then all of overtime in game one, he didn't take a shot.
Wow. Okay, so something happened. Now, what is Evan Mobley's excuse?
Bro, he's just there for the vibes, bro.
Yeah.
That was the most LaMarcus Aldridge game ever. Do you remember when LaMarcus Aldridge would come out against the Grizzlies and score the first 8 points of the game and then
just disappear? No, I remember that.
He scored the first 8 points of every game we ever played.
Always.
They ran high pick and roll, kick out, 16-footer.
Every time.
He scored the first 8
Money.
points of every game we played against Portland for 5 years. And then by the time it got to like the third and fourth quarter, I was like, and so when I was watching Boba, I was like, this is the most LaMarcus Aldridge ass game I ever.
No, he scored.
Because he scored immediately.
There's one year I remember
14.
He led the league in first quarter scoring. Like he averaged like 10 or 12 points a game in the first quarter, but averaged like 18 points per game total.
Aldridge?
Yeah, it was like he scored like 10 or 12 in the first quarter. He scored like 6 to 8 the rest of the game.
That's what Mobley was last night.
Yeah.
He didn't even take shots in the second half of the game.
Run up and down the court. They didn't get rebounds either.
He
Run up and down the court.
He didn't do anything.
Yeah.
It was LaMarcus Aldridge. That was his homage to LaMarcus Aldridge. I'm going to score at the beginning of the game, and then I'm just going to be non-existent for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
LaMarcus Aldridge was a friggin' first quarter demon.
He was.
Yes, legendary.
He was.
Kids forget. What they say, kids forget how
yes.
cold. Kids don't know how cold.
Kids don't remember how cold first quarter LaMarcus Aldridge.
First quarter LaMarcus Aldridge was a problem.
Hey, man, for respect. Dude, you know what's crazy? We've seen a lot of dudes like pop up on pods, like just doing stuff, coaching. I haven't seen him nowhere.
That's because he was a Spur.
LaMarcus Aldridge?
You telling me he AI?
That's what they do.
You think he's
they
AI?
They just disappear, and you never hear from them
Jonathan
again.
Simmons, I ain't heard from him. Like, what happened to
Tim Duncan? You saw Tim Duncan and David Robinson sit next to each other. You never hear Tim Duncan talk.
Yeah,
they never try to interview him or nothing.
They probably do, and he's like, no, I'm not talking.
That story last week was unbelievable, though, about Popovich and the impact he's having on the Spurs.
Yeah.
And it was my buddy Jared Weiss. And he said that 4 days a week since he had that stroke, that he goes over to the Spurs facility for rehab and like to do the workouts. Mm-hmm. Duncan's there every time.
Really?
With Popovich. He does the workouts with him.
That's awesome.
I'm like, I started getting chills. Reading that article. They also said, like, you read that article, and I thought he was like a, still present and around or whatever, but he's obviously overcoming his physical setbacks, etc. And I thought he was around as like kind of like a emeritus type. He is infinitely more involved than I ever thought he was. He's in game planning sessions. He talks to the team. Carter Bryant said he calls him 3 times a week after games.
Pop does?
Carter Bryant.
He's just got on the team 6 months ago.
Carter Bryant.
See, bro.
He talks to Wemby every day. He's like he is so present
Jigsaw,
with
baby.
them, with that team, the entire time. And I was like the idea that he is calling Carter Bryant is crazy.
What do you think they talk about?
It's just like, dude, that's the thing that a lot of these teams, ourselves included, that always try to imitate the Spurs, bro. That's the Spurs. The Spurs is like this family. It is caring about each other, and they create this like family environment, and these relationships that they have with those players as human beings, beyond the relationships they have as just players, is something incredibly special. It is something certainly to try to do, but if you're going to try to mimic the way somebody like them does stuff, that's the trick. It's hearing those stories of how Greg Popovich is talking to Carter Bryant throughout the year and talking to him after games about what he could have done better and what, watching his film and, like it. I can't believe he's putting that kind of effort into somebody like Carter Bryant. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy. It's wild.
Because you could easily just like go sit down and be Greg Popovich.
Well, it's also it would not shock me at all.
Had like a stroke. Like,
it would not shock me at all.
Saying,
it would not shock me at all if he was talking to Wemby all the time. What shocked me is that he's talking to Carter Bryant all the time. Carter Bryant doesn't play.
Yeah.
What do you play? 10 minutes?
In
game 1?
14 minutes in game 1.
Wemby probably never uses his phone. He can't
By
get
the
in
way,
touch with him.
did an amazing job staying in front of SGA.
He did. To the point where we're like, wait, hold on now. You might have to
But
put
I mean,
them
that's
out
how
there
much
some more.
that's how much he cares about the
That's
whole
also
thing.
that-
You know
But
what I
then
mean?
look, that's full circle because Pop calls you all the time like that.
Yep.
You know what happens? Because I'm wearing this Spurs jersey. I'm gonna play my heart out every time.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I know how important it is to Greg Popovich, who calls me all the time.
Right.
So it's just like a trickle down effect, yo.
No
You got to
question.
wonder, though, it can't happen unless Duncan's on board with all that, though. Because Duncan was the best player in that era, and him and Pop have to have that relationship because that relationship still exists in the facility that they both show up to multiple times a week, and everybody else sees that.
And
too. They see it.
But also, like he developed a relationship with Tim Duncan as a person.
Yes.
It's very clearly not a business relationship when you're getting this far down the road and he's going to work out with you.
It's a friendship
to overcome your stroke. And I say it 100,000 times on this show because we've done a million interviews, and it always comes back to Pat Summitt saying they do not care how much you know until they know how much you care. And you filter that back through almost every time we're talking about players and coaches. And you see, and it's like, that's what happens, right? Why did they? Because the reason that he was able to get through to those guys is because they knew how much he cared about them.
Yeah.
And then look at how that is reciprocated when Tim Duncan doesn't have to go there.
Doesn't have to, bro. Devin Robinson ain't got to show up to games.
No. But he's going to do the rehab with Greg Popovich.
Yes.
So he's got somebody with him doing it every day and get it through. I mean, that's you've got to love somebody.
Yeah.
You have to love someone to do that, to be there, like going through that with them. And he's infinitely more involved than I ever suspected.
And it probably helps Popovich a ton because when you are Popovich's age, it is probably easy to do a couple of rehab sessions and then just be like, dude, whatever. I'm like in my 70s. I'm not doing, I'm not doing
That's
this.
right.
But Duncan's like, nah, man, going to do it.
Spurs,
Let's do it.
All right, so speaking of, it did hold up. So I got to imagine Fox is playing. The game time decision is on Harper. But, in fact, what I mentioned to you guys yesterday did hold true. They are an underdog for the first time in 33 games.
The Fox thing, though.
33 playoff games.
That has to be.
They have never been the underdog, Oklahoma City, in the last 33 games. They have been the favorite. Do you want to get the most consecutive playoff games that someone was favored in?
The Warriors.
In 15-16.
Yeah. Lakers in 02-03.
Yeah, the Lakers, one of those Lakers years.
Dang, no Lakers?
It was 95 to
Bulls.
97 Bulls.
The Bulls.
Okay.
And then these Thunder, and then the 16 to 18 Warriors.
Yeah, the KD Warriors.
But 33 games in a row is wild.
Yeah, it is.
In the playoffs? Yeah. Where you're having to play, you know what I mean? Like,
Road
you just figure on the
games.
road games.
Yeah.
And especially when you're playing, like, you know, not only conference finals, but also NBA finals.
Will this be the first time, if the Thunder do win this series, will this be the first time they have beaten a team that is better than like a 4 seed?
I don't know.
Because last year they
beat Denver.
What was Denver last year, though?
I don't remember.
Give me a second, Roger.
Awesome. So you can't take anything
man
away.
said
You
awesome.
can't take anything away from them.
Denver was a 4 seed last year.
Yeah, let me.
You said what was the thing you just said? What'd you say?
They've never beaten a team better than a 4 seed in this run. Because the Pacers were a 4 or 5 last year too.
Denver was a 4 seed.
Yeah. So they never beaten a 3 or a 2. This would be the first.
Man, now you doing the whole little like thing they do when like they change the stat to like make it fit.
How many times do you think?
I'm taking the goalposts and I'm moving.
How many times do you, Denver was awesome.
Yeah, they were.
How many times do you think the Thunder were underdogs during the regular season?
This year? 82 games. I mean, their best guys play damn near every game, so I'm going to go probably 7.
Yeah, I was going to say 5.
4.
Yeah.
They're only underdogs in 4 games this season. The entire NBA season, they were only underdogs 4 times.
Yeah.
That's an accomplishment in and of itself.
It really is.
That's incredible. And how many did they lose? 18. They lost 18 games.
Yeah.
Lost 18
Because
games.
they started like guns a-blazing, because they started like, we thought they were going to break the Warriors record because they started
my God. That's
super
how it
hot.
looked. That's how it looked.
Yeah, and they fizzled out a little bit. But they still, like you said, they still were favored in damn near every game.
Well, they lost 18, and they ended the year on a 2-game losing streak. Seriously. So, I mean, they could have gone, 66-16?
Yeah.
If they would have won the last 2 games of the season.
Yeah. Tried hard, yeah.
If they would have won the last 2 games of the season, they would have gone 66-16. Who were those last 2 games? It was at Denver and Phoenix.
Okay. Okay, Shay.
If you can guess their leading scorer,
Phoenix?
in both games, he was the leading scorer. If you guys can guess the leading scorer for the Oklahoma City Thunder in the last 2 games of the season, I will give you $10.
Chris Youngblood.
Wasn't Youngblood. Brooks Barnhizer.
Who's the white dude, Rosa, that played for the Blue?
They had Topich, Barnhizer.
No, the other one.
I know, the dude with the hair.
Yeah, the other
freaking
one.
hair.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
What's his
his
name,
brother
bro?
his brother played for Nebraska.
Yeah, what's
in
his
that
name?
freaking game against Vandy, his brother played.
Is it? It ain't Boeheim because Buddy Boeheim.
No, it's not Buddy Boeheim. It's
white dude.
Oh my gosh, I know the guy.
Is it white dude?
I know who it is. I know this guy. It may not be him.
Hey, for
It may
everybody,
not be him, though.
everybody out there, here is your bar bet for the weekend. Who was the leading scorer? And the guy led them. How about this? Led them in both scoring and rebounding.
And it wasn't Topich?
The last 2 games of the season. You take that around on this beautiful Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah, you celebrate Memphis.
You can go around and you say, here's your bar bet. Who led the Thunder in the last 2 games of the season? This player led the Thunder in both scoring and rebounding.
Bro, I know I see his face, but I just don't know his name. It's that tall white dude.
I see that. I see it.
It's the tall white dude,
Yeah,
bro.
I see it.
Am I right?
That doesn't win the bet.
Yeah, bro. Is it a tall?
His name. You want me to tell you where he went to school?
Yeah. I
He went to Utah.
Yeah, I'm right. It ain't he went to Utah. It ain't our boy Lawson Lovering, because he was on our team.
Brandon Carlson.
See?
Yeah.
Tall
Two-way
white
guy,
dude.
Carlson.
He led them in scoring and rebounding the last 2 games of the season. That is the most impossible trivia question ever. I mean, seriously.
Brayden Carlson. Brandon Carlson.
Brandon Carlson.
Yeah.
He's a rookie, a 26-year-old rookie. Bro, he had 26 and 10
on 5 threes. He's probably awesome.
You know what's crazy? You know I didn't think about
Who
this.
were you thinking of? Peyton Sandfort?
That's it.
You were thinking of him?
Because his brother played for Nebraska.
You were thinking of Peyton Sandfort.
His brother had that assist against Vandy.
Also, you know who else played in this game? A guy that's been participating for them in years past. Kendrick Williams. Nobody even remembers.
The dude with the shag?
Yeah.
He's still on the team?
Yeah, he's just on the bench.
And they drafted that Sorsby guy from Georgetown.
Sorber, he's hurt.
They got him too.
He tore his ACL.
Well, they also have the guy that got testicular cancer.
Oh my
Topich.
gosh.
Yeah, I saw Topich. He played against us this year.
And they got all
Topich played in the last game of the season. He had 18 and 14 assists.
Bro, he had a freaking He had a triple-double here.
I know.
Bro.
I know.
How do they have all these dudes?
Bro, they have a guy that had 18 points and 14 assists.
Yeah.
And he can't even get he got testicular cancer.
He had a triple-double against us.
That was the last game of the season.
So.
He's the 12th pick of the draft.
And they got Sorbo as a top 15 pick.
And he's 20. And he's a 6'6" perimeter player.
Yeah.
We got a problem. Right?
They got like a lab over there, bro. They making players in, bro.
It's unbelievable.
Because why is everybody so good that plays with the Thunder? Like AJ Mitchell.
Good at drafting, good at developing.
They're good at drafting and developing.
Yeah, they are. Unless her name's Poku.
And I think
that dude was trash.
Well, no, there's a bunch. They've had a million shots at it.
Yeah.
And so like you just have to. They don't all have to hit.
No.
Not when you're spraying the board.
And I think
the right ones.
Like Thorpe was saying yesterday, like SGA probably the best leader right now. Like he is welcoming to all these guys and understands they're going to make mistakes and like probably helps them through everything.
So is Jalen Brunson. I've come around about Jalen Brunson.
What do you mean come around about?
That's
Jalen
just the
Brunson?
wave.
I've come around about him, bro.
What do you mean come around about him? What, did you not think he was awesome?
I thought he was good. I just thought he was little.
He is little.
I'm a short king too, Roser, but like he might be like the greatest.
We're all
Nick
short
ever.
kings. We're all short.
He might be. He might be.
tell you something.
He might be the greatest Nick ever, bro.
Here's what I know. I still cannot look at him the same because of stupid Bennett.
Because of Bennett.
When he told me when we first saw him playing for the Knicks, and he said, "Why is his head twice as big as everyone else's?"
He does have a big head.
And
his head is huge.
Now every time I watch it,
Yeah.
and I compare it to the other people, and I'm like, bro, his head is just
Massive.
It really is. It's twice as big as everybody else's.
Yeah.
Bro, that's so funny,
really
bro.
It is so funny because he said it so innocently. He was like, "Why is his head twice as big as everybody else?" Like it's a cartoon.
NBA Jam.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Like a Funko Pop. He's like a Funko.
Yeah.
He's like a real life Funko Pop. Unbelievable. He's a bad MF though. God.
He is.
God, he's good. Yeah. Man, oh man, he hits tough shots too. Footwork for days. He gets to a spot.
He's not afraid of it either.
No.
It takes something to want to do that in New York City.
He's got that freaking garden in the palm of his hand.
Yeah, he does.
Unbelievable.
Somebody said he got the Yo Gotti head. That's crazy.
Yeah, he does have a Yo Gotti head.
Take a quick break. We'll come back after this Chris Vernon Show.
In the Tennessee Army National Guard, you can start a career in exciting fields, including science, communications, engineering, and medicine, all while earning money for your education. This training will boost your eligibility for a high-paying and rewarding profession. And you can get it all while serving part-time in your community. The Tennessee Army National Guard can pay for up to 100% of your college tuition. To learn more, visit nationalguard.com.t-n.
Junior Grizzlies summer camps presented by Ortho South are the key to a slam dunk summer with over a dozen 4-day camps perfect for Hoopers ages 6 to 14 looking to build fundamental skills and make unforgettable memories. With camps across the Mid-South in Tennessee, Mississippi, and Arkansas, you won't have to go far for the ultimate hoops experience this summer. Registration comes with a Junior Grizzlies jersey, lunchbox, and a basketball to take home. Don't wait, space is limited. Visit grizzlies.com/Junior Grizzlies today to secure a spot for a fun-filled summer. That's grizzlies.com/Junior Grizzlies.
When the arena lights dim for a concert or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person who will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's a person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to give you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let other fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
Grizzlies, take your fandom to the next level by becoming an MVP.
How long have you been an MVP? Since day one.
Enjoy the great benefits of being a season ticket member. Pre-game MVP moments, including Autograph Alley, exclusive Grizz gear deals, access to member or MVP-only player events, and much more.
He's been an MVP for 22 years!
Become a Grizzlies MVP today.
Sonic Radio. Welcome back to Sonic RNDIO. That spells radio with me, the CIO. This just in, the new Sonic $1.99 menu lets you build a crave-worthy meal for just $1.99 an item. Whether that's a creamy shake, crispy tots, or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. This just out. Ostriches. They're mean, not very cute, and in my opinion, way too big for a bird. Don't miss the Sonic Fun 99 menu. 5 items, always $1.99. Live free, eat Sonic.
Tax not included. See menu for details.
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
Each challenge is unique, so each game plan is customized to identify opportunity and the path to victory. It's true in basketball, it's true in banking. Grizzlies Checking from Pinnacle with personalized planning and advice. Play hard, bank easy. Open a Grizzlies checking account with at least $100 and a recurring direct deposit by May 30th, and you could receive a $200 direct deposit bonus into your account. Details at grizzliesbanking.com. Member FDIC.
The heaviest metal credit card of all time. Rumored to be one of only 18 in existence. Plated with the very same tungsten that forged the International Space Station. And wielded at business dinners like a samurai sword. It's a classic corporate power move. But the real power move? Having end-to-end visibility on your most critical shipments. FedEx, the new power move.
New Amsterdam Vodka is an official partner of the Memphis Grizzlies. It's the only exceptionally smooth vodka that is 5 times distilled, 3 times filtered, and rated 93 points. New Amsterdam believes wins big and small become legendary when you celebrate them with your crew. So here's to the blue, white, and gold, the Memphis grit and grind, and reliving winning moments big and small with Tennessee's favorite basketball team. New Amsterdam Vodka. Find your wins.
SGA wins his second straight MVP, becoming only the 16th person in NBA history to win at least 2. Did he deserve it? I'll keep it simple.
Yes. Could you have made the case for other people? Yes. I mean, it's rare that we have a unanimous consensus for MVP. With that being said, yes, he deserved it, but you could have made a strong case for Wemby. You could have made a strong case for Jalen Brunson.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Welcome back to the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, back to your host, Chris
On one morning
Vernon.
bright and clear, my old folks and I drew near, just a village down in sunny Tennessee. I'd been speeding on that train that would bring me back again to that girl I left in sunny Tennessee. I could hear those voices singing as she bid farewell to me. Far across the fields of cotton.
All right, we're back. Chris Vernon Show. Your Tennessee Army National Guard has been serving the volunteer state and our nation with pride since 1636. Interested in making a difference? Speak to a Tennessee Army National Guard rep today or visit nationalguard.com/Tennessee to find out how you can serve your community and attend any of Tennessee's public colleges and universities with 100% tuition and fees covered. Brought to you by the National Guard. We have 5 things for the upcoming weekend. Number 5, NFL OTAs are going on. So we are starting to get a bunch of NFL news. Now, the first thing first is you want desperately to not hear about any injuries that are coming out regarding your team. There's already been one. This guy, Roy Robertson Harris, one of the defensive linemen for the New York Giants, has already torn his Achilles.
Ooh.
Which is, obviously a season ender
Yeah.
already. You just want to make it through this time, right? You're in May, for God's sakes. You want to make it through this time uninjured. But there's always those. Other things that have come out, the Neighbors thing is super scary, I think, if you're a Giants fan.
I saw
because
that, but I didn't read it.
Harbaugh was saying it's not your normal knee injury.
Oh.
Yeah. It just doesn't make you feel good, right?
Especially if you're Jackson
You don't know.
Dart.
And honestly, like, Malik Neighbors needs to just say, hey, I am super terrified of Caleb Downs. I told Micah Parsons that on the draft night. And so we're going to nurse this knee injury, and I'll come back week 2 after they play against the Cowboys. I kid. Matt Stafford signed a 1-year, $55 million extension with the Rams.
Do you think this is his last one? His retirement tour?
I don't know.
He's at that point where
Rodgers is done after this year.
Yeah, Rodgers. I think Stafford, it's one of those, like, you're at the age where you're just going to be on 1-year deals now. Like, you just, until you want to stop playing, but you'll just sign 1-year contracts.
Your boy, Cam Ward, did you see the story about him?
Yeah, my boy dropped 10 pounds, bro.
Lost 10 pounds since
for
last season. They say he is noticeably slimmer.
Yeah.
Said he was 219 last year. And he's under 210 now.
They cut out all the oil seeds in the facility.
I saw that.
Verno.
They cut out all seed oils in the Titans facility.
Seed oil, no seed
Robert
oil in the
Saleh
facility,
is
bro.
done with the seed oils.
Yeah, man.
It said, from getting faster, getting up in the pocket, trying to play at my speed, I watch my diet more, continue to have more cardio, just work on my body. And he says, Ward said getting leaner was one of his goals in the offseason. The dietary changes mostly involve monitoring his intake of calories, protein, and carbs. So not like some kind of hardcore deal. But they say that yesterday he was chucking the ball all over the field, including a 50-plus yard touchdown to Carnell Tate.
You're damn right.
Who was their top draft pick.
Tighten up, Verno.
There you go.
Titans can win that division.
So there you go. So,
Tighten up.
So we've got guys that are losing weight, guys that are getting injured, and then, of course, Nolan Smith, who got arrested in true Georgia Bulldog form after his car was clocked at 135 miles an hour. 135 is crazy.
That's like NASCAR.
135?
Like, you can't control your whip at that point.
135 is wild.
Like, yeah.
What was he driving to?
Only NASCAR drivers can control a car at 135 miles an hour.
In a 70.
Yeah.
What kind of car was it?
Let's see. What kind of
a Corvette?
Huh?
I don't know.
Bro, let's see.
A fast one.
Doesn't say.
Yeah, that's what kind of whip he
It was a
has,
Cybertruck.
Bro, 137 is OD, bro. Like, I understand like 100 maybe.
No, it's 135 and a 70.
Let's see.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it doesn't say what kind of car he was in.
Doesn't say.
Either
a
way.
Fast one, I'll tell you that. I would be. Would you? I've never had the interest in doing that. I would be terrified to be going 135.
Yeah.
That would scare me. Some people don't have that fear. Obviously on 240.
Yeah.
I feel like they cracked down on it a little bit more.
They have not. No. Starting back up. I was on 385 last weekend, and I was like, oh, gosh, looking in my rearview mirror. It's they're flying by me.
They back for the summer road?
Yeah. There are people that drive so fast. It scares me.
Dude, 385 is terrifying.
Like Daytona 500.
It is crazy.
Daytona 500 on the E-way.
Yeah.
Wait, do you say, okay, I want to ask you this question. I know we got to go. We got to move fast. Do you say expressway or do you say
you can say expressway, interstate, or highway.
Interstate. I had an argument with somebody about this.
I say the interstate.
Okay. I say get on the expressway.
Or I just say I don't even actually call it anything. I call it 240.
I just say 240 or 40.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
Somebody
385.
called me like they looked at me like I had like 8 heads because I said, "Yo, go hop on the expressway."
I don't think that's crazy.
I don't personally call it that, and I would think it was weird. I would think it was weird. I wouldn't know what you were talking about.
If I said expressway,
I wouldn't know what you were talking about.
If I said go get on the E-way, you would know what I was saying?
I would not know what you're talking about. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
If you said the expressway, I would know what you're talking about. If you said go get on the E-way,
expressway?
If you said the E-way, I'd be like, what are you talking about?
It's just not the way people talk.
What do you mean? Is that the way people talk?
Is that what people say?
They don't say the.
Is that a culture thing?
That may be a cultural thing. Somebody gotta let me know.
Do
bro.
black people say expressway?
I think we say expressway, bro.
Is that right?
We say go hop on the E-way.
Because Jalen's saying in my ear that he says
See?
that. It's a black
It's
thing.
a black thing.
You wouldn't understand.
You wouldn't understand.
You remember those T-shirts?
Yes.
If people had those T-shirts when I was in high school, it's a black thing you wouldn't understand.
That's a crazy T-shirt to have.
Well, no, white guys weren't wearing them. Black guys are wearing them.
I hope not, bro.
You could probably find one at the thrift store. It's a black thing. You wouldn't understand.
Nolan Smith was driving a Lamborghini.
Buddy.
You know what? I'd probably try to go 135 if I had a Lamborghini.
No, you wouldn't.
It probably
bro.
doesn't. It probably doesn't feel as fast in a Lamborghini though.
Yeah.
Things are so smooth.
Yeah, bro. I see
It probably
that
doesn't
shit.
feel like
No,
you're
it
going
doesn't.
135.
No.
If you went 135 in any car I've had,
Yeah, you better start like.
if I would have taken, but before I got my new car, in my old car, if I tried to put that thing on 135, the tires would have fallen off. All right, number 4, the Byron Nelson. All right, so this is not some kind of like massive golf tournament. The reason I'm mentioning it is because, oh, buddy, yesterday, and he is now, I'm checking this. Oh, no. He's fallen down. Well, no. He's only through one hole today. But guess who got cracking yesterday and was right at the very top of the leaderboard?
I know Brooks had a good
Brooks
day.
Koepka was at the very top, but guess who's in second right now? Jordan Spieth.
Yeah.
So, I mean, look, we need some blast from...
Who had some moments last weekend, too?
We need some blast from the past that are up there. And so it was awesome to see. Brooks Koepka was like 8 under yesterday.
The easiest golf course ever?
He shot 63 yesterday. Yes. Dude, this is the one that Scotty shot like 1,000,000 under last year.
This is the easiest?
Sung J M was 10 under today.
Yes. Shot 61.
Yeah.
Well, yesterday, Brooks Koepka shot 63.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And he was cracking. So hopefully Koepka and Spieth can remain up there at the top. And this is actually it's going to be a birdie contest for sure. Sung J M is winning the birdie contest right now. But if you want to watch guys birdie holes, that's what it's going to be. The winner is going to be, what was last year's? It might have been 30 under. I'm not kidding. It might have been 30 under that the guy shot.
Yeah, 31.
Huh?
31 under. He won by 8 strokes over
Scheffler.
Eric Van Rooyen.
31 in 4 days.
He went 10 under, 8 under, 5 under, 8 under.
Just like playing putt-putt.
31 under.
Spieth finished 4th last year.
So you want to see, it's Texas.
Yeah.
You want to see a birdie fest, and hopefully Spieth and Koepka can be up there at the end. Number 3, Charles Huff went on with Matt Infield on local television and answered a question about him saying that Memphis was going to get in a power conference by 2028. You hear this?
No.
Watch this.
You said yesterday, Memphis is going to be P4 by 2028. Manifestation, I imagine, part of that. Is that realistic?
Well, you got to understand, 2028 is when the next wave of conference realignment and contracts come up. So I'm not just picking a date off in the universe, right? That's the next wave of conference realignment. There's some TV contracts at some universities, some conferences that have to be up for negotiation. That's when you can move. You can't just knock on the door of a conference and say, hey, let us in. So 2028 is the next round of that. So our administration, Dr. Scott, our president, Dr. Hardgrave, we are aligning everything we need to be in position to be in those conversations. We got to win football games, don't get me wrong. But just like we tell our players, you got to have a plan. And then you have to speak that plan into existence. When we say speak, you got to work that plan into existence. It's not a foregone conclusion, hey, we're in, we got some secret code that we know. We're just putting things in place. We're working with the mentality of when these, this conference realignment starts and opens, we want to be in the front of the line, right? So we've got to do things today. There's a lot of things that we've got to do between now and 2028 in order to be in those conversations. But we are working not only at the football level, but we're working at the athletic level, we're working at the, the university level to make sure we are in position. Still doesn't mean we're in. But I don't want to go into a game and say, man, I sure hope we don't lose. No, so in 2028, we're saying we're going to be a Power 4 school. Now, if the good Lord's got different plans, we'll adjust, but that's our plan that we're going to work every day. No different than our plan in our football building. We're going to work our tail off every day to win the first game. Now, if that doesn't happen, we renegotiate the plan, we look at things, get back in line for the next one.
All right. Two things here. Number one, he's a great representative for the school to be talking about this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
He is engaging. He is eloquent. And he does a good job of making you believe, which is an unbelievable quality to have as a coach, right? Is, there's an old adage, players win games, coaches win players. And I will say, when I listen to him talk, he is the type of guy that can win players. That's how I feel. Number two, I think it does give you a peek behind the curtain as we constantly lament being, a little brother and being in this rat conference, that they have a plan that, this is when this is going to happen. TV contracts are up. There's going to be another round of this that is going to go on with conferences. And so we need to have all of our ducks in a row so that we are at the very front of the line. That when that happens, when this team moves to this conference and this team moves to this conference, that we've got to be the one that they choose. And so it does give you a peek behind the curtain. That's obviously what him and Ed Scott and that athletic department is all focusing on, right? You're about to have this unbelievable new football stadium that has gotten all manner, millions and millions of dollars of renovations. It's going to be infinitely more impressive than it used to be in the past. Obviously, as he's saying, you got to win games. Hopefully Penny can get it going in basketball. But that you are set up to win. There's this awareness that in 2028, things are going to change again, and that's going to be the moment. And so you aim everything towards that moment. It is the reason that they didn't do it the last time, right? That they didn't move to the Pac-12 when they got invited to the Pac-12. They obviously tried to get in the Big 12, and made that offer, which the Big 12 was not interested in. But there is this awareness that in 2028, this stuff's going to change again, because the whole thing is dictated by television, and that's when contracts are up. And so when that's up, you got to be right there. You've got your job right now is to be the non-Power 4 school that gets in.
Yep. Because
that's what these are, and it's the Memphises and the Tulanes, and the ones that are taking this more seriously than the others. Bro, no, we want to be on the big level. Because there's a lot of them that don't want to be on that big level. They can't.
They can't, yeah.
They can't be on that big level, right? But Memphis desperately wants to be on that big level and have seen many of their peers go to that big level, some with outstanding success, right? Some with not outstanding success, right? And so we will see. But, the Memphises and the South Floridas and the Tulane, those teams, they want to be part of the big dogs. Yeah. And so it's very clear that that's what they're setting themselves up for.
Yeah, make it look as appeasing as possible. Shine his university up as much as possible. So when that door opens, you look the best.
He's really good on TV.
Looking. Yeah, we got to get him
He's a
here,
good
bro.
talker.
We got to get Charles Huff to sit in the seat, bro.
He's a really good talker. He is. He's good.
Shout out Huff Daddy.
Yep. All right. Number two. The Eastern Conference Finals. All right, so we talked about the Knicks and the Cavs earlier today. We are not going to get that game until Sunday. But I would be surprised if we don't get a response. I'm sorry, that game is going to be on Saturday. The Western Conference Finals is tonight. But the Saturday, 7 o'clock, it's a primetime game tomorrow night between the Knicks and the Cavs. Who knows what's going on with Mitchell, but the Cavs are installed as a favorite. So that should tell you something. They're installed as a favorite for tomorrow night's game. And I kind of feel like you'll get a response, and I feel like you'll probably get a bunch of role players knocking down open threes in Game 3. I kind of feel like that's going to be a gentleman's sweep, right? Like that they'll win Game 3, Knicks will win 4, and then the Knicks will close it out in 5. That's what I'd guess. Yeah. But you know what? Maybe I shouldn't be banking against them because we buried them against Detroit too.
Yeah.
They lost the first 2 games against Detroit, and shot quality says it is not what you think it is.
That's what shot quality says.
Shot quality says it is not what you think it is. It ain't sweet. That's what shot quality says, Devin.
Yeah. SQ.
That's what it says.
Look, you can
Data.
put shot quality.
And the idea would be, if they keep getting this kind of shot quality, it's going to start dropping. These shots are going to start dropping. It's a matter of time. That's the odds. The odds.
That's the odds.
And then drunk Josh Hart can lean on his goalpost or whatever he said, lamppost.
You see that the Knicks have the largest margin of victory over a 9-game span in NBA history.
Well, I mean,
they're winning by
the first 2 rounds. It was 19.
Yeah,
they're plus 212.
Well, they won
a 9-game span.
I mean,
they beat the Hawks by 70 in one of them.
Yeah, the closeout games have both been like bloodbaths.
I mean, yeah.
Even like last night, there was an 18-0 run that it looked like that was Hawks game. It was like, okay, well, there it goes.
Yeah, but the bigger thing is that they've lost, 2?
Yeah.
Yeah. And they've both been by 1.
Yeah, exactly. So look,
so that'll do something to your differential. If you maul teams, but also your only 2 losses are by 1 point, that'll do something good for your differential. But anyways, I expect Cavs to win Game 3. What do you guys say?
Man, get out them jumps.
Yeah,
bro.
I think the Cavs. I think the Cavs are going to at least get a game. I just say I do like Josh Hart talking about like the Knicks do appear focused and locked in on this though.
They do.
Like they know.
Hey, I'm getting out the Bruins, bro. Them dudes got way too many answers to the test, Vernon.
All right. And then number 1, Western Conference Finals tonight. As we mentioned, the Spurs are a favorite in the game. It is the first time in 33 playoff games that the Oklahoma City Thunder have been underdogs. Mine is 100% dependent on not Fox and Harper. If one of them plays, I think the Spurs will win. If neither of them plays, there's no chance I would bank on them winning.
It's interesting.
It's too much castle.
Yeah,
my dog.
One of
the
them.
Fox thing's a high ankle. It's high. It's they say it's a high ankle sprain.
As long as Fox or Harper plays,
as long as they can dribble the basketball.
Will win.
As long as they can dribble the basketball.
Yeah.
I think the Spurs will win. You guys agree?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yes.
They can dribble the basketball.
Like just one of them.
Wemby may have 50 tonight. They're not going to let him foul him.
They're
like
not going to let
again.
him foul.
He may have.
That's going to be a harder whistle.
Hart's not going to be out by halftime.
If he has 50, 25, and like 9 blocks, like don't be surprised.
In that, is it? This is the first
50.
Yeah, you tweaking.
He just scored 42 a couple games ago.
Well,
like why
it's
can't
in
he
San
score
Antonio
50?
too, huh?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's going to be electric.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Yeah,
so we got the Western Conference Finals that is going on tonight. Everybody enjoyed their 3-day weekend.
We do have some NBA draft news. I just saw this
Dude,
from
just came
Chris
across the
Haynes.
timeline.
Did you have talked about this guy before? The Wisconsin kid, John Blackwell.
Oh, yeah, he's going to Duke.
Yeah, he is. He's officially withdrawn from the draft and is going to go to Duke.
Well, he was already signed there.
Yeah, okay.
He was already signed up to go to Duke.
But
he did go participate in the combine.
Yeah, they said he's officially. Chris Haynes said he's officially withdrawing and is going to go to Duke.
He had Bane arms.
Yeah, little arms.
Yeah. He's a winner though. He's a good player.
Yeah,
he's a really good player, John Blackwell.
Hey, y'all go out tonight. Go to Ravers. Go celebrate Memphis tonight, bro. The most beautiful city in the world, bro. Do something Memphis tonight to celebrate the birthday.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Everybody have a wonderful weekend. We will be back on Tuesday. Until then, we gone.